Hi, good evening. I promised everyone that I was gonna share my EIDL story once we got funded. So we got funded last Friday, October 9, and it was a really, really long process for us because I first applied for the EIDL in March. March 18, I think, was the first day I learned about it, and I applied right away. And then after a few days, we were asked to fill out like bank account information for the advance. Bear Studio City has 9 employees, including myself. And then, so I filed the bank account details around end of March, and we got funded our advance about 10 days later. But we got a total of $8,000. So it's $1,000 per employee. Up to 10,000, whichever is higher. So we got funded 8,000. So I wasn't counted as an employee because I was also the owner. So then again, the original application was filed March 18. We unfortunately got denied early June. I think first part of June we got denied, but we got funded our PPP on May 7. So after the denial in June, I applied for reconsideration. I think it took me a couple of weeks to put together all the requirements for the reconsideration. So I submitted that towards the end of June, or maybe third week of June, I forget the dates. And we heard back right away. They asked for a copy of my green card, a copy of, again, all the financial documents that I had originally submitted. And then they asked for my 4506T, the IRS form, for 6 different times. So they emailed me like 6 different times saying that they never got it, but I sent it. So I sent it a total of 6 times. And then after that, still nothing. That was already September. So what I did, and luckily I'm part of the Emerging Leaders LA cohort for 2019. So I asked for help. I talked to our program coordinator B, and she advised me to email the LA district director, and we had a new director roughly around July or August. So I emailed the new director on September 3 and told him the story that we were getting the runaround and that my business was already at the verge of closing shop because we've been closed since July 14 or July 13. So 3 months exactly today. Our bills have been piling up. So if not for the EIDL, I don't know how long we could stay in business because, rent was due and all the other bills were due. So I emailed him on September 3, and that same day, the people asking for my 45060 had replied and said that my case was being expedited. So he apparently did something. And 2 weeks after, on September 17, we got the approval. And we got approved for a maximum of 50% of our gross revenue for 2019. And if you read online, SBA says, and even the blogs that you see online, that the first funding is only 25,000, and it will be disbursements will be in increments. But we actually got funded the whole amount that we got approved for, and we got that funding again October 19. So we got approved September 17 after the long wait, and then we got our loan documents on September 29, and finally we got funded on October 9. So that was the whole process, and the approval took so many months. And then when we had it, when I emailed the director, I got approval in 2 weeks. So it was super expedited after waiting 4 to 5 months, nothing. And then they helped me out, and finally we got funded 3 weeks after the approval on September 17. So just for uses of the EIDL, if you're not clear, the EIDL cannot be used to expand your business. So if you're planning to open a new location or improving your shop, it can't be used for that. It can only be used to sustain your business, meaning your current expenses, you can pay that. Or if you miss some expenses due to no revenue, like past rent, we'll obviously pay that. Current credit card debt, like accrued or incurred in 2020, that's okay to use. My sister and I found a really good CPA who talks about this a lot on his YouTube channel. It's Nguyen CPAs, and he answers a lot of EIDL questions. But yeah, just so you know, it's just expenses for 2020, and you have to document everything. We actually opened a separate business account just for the EIDL fund, so it's not commingling with our regular bank account. So anyway, so that's my promise. I wanted to share with everyone, waiting for the EIDL to be approved, that you actually need to do something. If you're just gonna wait, nothing might happen. So email whoever is in charge in your area, so it gets expedited and you get funded. It's a really hard time for a business to stay closed without any revenue coming in. So good luck. If you have any questions, you can post it down below. Thank you so much, and good luck again. Bye-bye.